guys, I'm Ketki Joil and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a DIY video. I am making a DIY video after a really long time. And in today's video, I'll be sharing 2 wall decor ideas with you all, which are very easy to make and can be done in minimal items, like maximum 2 or 3 items per DIY. And one of them is this boho wall hanging. I love this so much. It looks so beautiful. I have been wanting to make this from really long time and I did it. It has a nice boho feel, nice summery feel. So this is one of the DIY. And the next DIY is, do you all remember this?
I have a new backdrop. Nice, right? I made these and these are made with tissue papers and it's so easy to make. I have a video coming up on how to make these. So stay tuned and let's start with today's video.
Yes, the next DIY is this tissue flower wall hanging. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. But before that, if you all haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you all hit the subscribe button. And if you all like my video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Now let's get started. Some woolen threads of different color, white colored lace approximately 1 meter, and a wooden stick, or you can even use a plastic rod. This is my dandiya stick, that's the reason why it's covered in silver paper, but you all can also wrap it around in a silver tape, or you all can use the same woolen threads and wrap it around the stick so that the stick is not visible. Next, I'm going to use these shells to give it a boho look. You all can find these shells in any stationery shop. And moving on to our procedure. This is how I'm going to arrange the colors. The pink one in the center, the light blue ones on the either side of it, and the dark blue one on the extreme ends. Okay, so we need to start with the center. So I'm taking my center colored thread, which is pink, and I am roughly measuring the length. I don't have any specific length restriction, but if you all want a specific length, make sure that you all take 2 inches more than your measured length. Now you need to double the length. You need to double the yarn like this and then cut it. And the thread which we have doubled and place it below the stick. Now you'll get a loop over here like this, and all you need to do is pull the hanging threads from these loops like this, and done. And this is what you have to do with all your threads. To make it easier, what y'all can do is cut about 10 to 12 strands at a time and then tie them up. Don't cut more than 15 strands because they get entangled and it's going to get messier. So yeah. And this is a trial and error thing. There is no fixed measurement or fixed number for this. You need to start making it and then you'll understand how much number of threads you need and all. Once you're done, pull it down like this so that it remains fixed, and this is how the center of my wall hanging looks like. Now moving on to the next color, you need to do the same thing, but make sure that you complete one side first and then start for the other side. And the best part of this technique is that any person of any age group can do this. Secondly, you don't need to remove special time to make this. You all can make this while watching TV, watching your favorite series, or even watching your favorite YouTube video like mine. And we are almost done with the second color. Moving on to a third color. For the third one, I have this type of wool. Now this is a different type of wool. This opens up like this. Now don't use it directly like this. You need to make a ball of it and then use it, because these are other type of wool which will get entangled. So make sure you'll avoid that and make balls of such type, or else go for these types of wools. These types of wools are properly arranged so that you don't have a problem when you remove the strands. These strands, and this is how it looks like. I love the look of this wall hanging. Now what y'all can do is, instead of taking one strand and tying it up on the stick, y'all can even take 2 strands and tie it along like this. It's going to give you a little thicker look. There is no much difference, but it gives a little thicker look. And this is how it looks like. I love the look. I am planning to add this white lace over here, but we'll do this later on. Now as my one half is done, I'll quickly get done with the other half. And this is how it looks like. I am loving the colors. Next, take any color of thread or a transparent thread and tie it on both the ends of the stick. It is going to act as a hanger. I am tying it with simple knots, nothing fancy. And then let's take it to the wall. This is how it looks like, and I know it's a bit uneven, but it's okay. I am going to cut it into a V shape, so the unevenness is not going to matter. If you are planning to keep it straight, make sure you all take a bit longer length when initially making this, so that you can cut it in a straight line. Now, moving on, I am going to make it into a V. So I think यहाँ से like this feels like I'm cutting someone's hair. Oh, not bad. Yeah. Moving on, y'all can take a scale and measure the starting length and then start cutting. Which I showed you. Now I have to figure it out where I have to put it. I was thinking over here. This is all based on trial and errors. You need to keep on trying it. Only then you'll understand the actual result. Okay, it's quite visible. Next up, I would like to add these shells. Now another thing that I'm going to do is I'll take a close-up of it and I'll show you. Remember, I took two strands over here. I am going to make braid out of it. This is how the braid looks like. Now I'm going to put the lace over here. And it's ready. I love the way it looks. It has a nice boho feel. I just love it. Moving on to our next DIY, where you'll need a random piece of cardboard, some tissue papers, a compass or a rounder, scissors and glue. Take any measurement that you wish and make a circle on the cardboard. Now you need to make two circles. One is the outer circle and then is the inner circle. You can keep about 2 inches gap between both the circles and then cut it. This is how it is going to look like. Cut the inner portion also. You will get a ring like structure. Now take a tissue paper, fold it into half, cut it from the center, and now you need to fold it like this, just like you would fold a fan. I think this fan one is my favorite. I'm doing it in every DIY. Yes, once it's done, take your thread and now you need to tie it at the center of the fan. I'm using a mochi knot to tie it. Next up, open this small fan and now you need to separate each and every layer of the tissue like this. This is going to take time. Do it very carefully because tissue papers are very thin and fragile. They can tear any time, so go slow. And this is how it looks like. Beautiful, right? Now you need to make many such flowers and you need to place it on this ring like this and stick it with the help of a glue. Next, take a rectangle piece of cardboard. We are going to make tassels out of it. So take your woolen thread and start wrapping it around the rectangle piece like this. The more you wrap it around, the fuller the tassel is going to look. Now take a small piece of thread and tie it on the upper end like this. Now carefully remove the threads of the cardboard piece and then cut one end like this. Now you need to take another piece of thread and then tie it on the top like this, and you are done. And your tassel is ready. Now I'm going to take my ring and then attach these tassels over here. You all can attach as many tassels as you all want, and this is how it looks like. So yeah, that was it. I hope you liked the video. Do try DIY at home and upload your photos on Instagram. Don't forget to tag me.